So we're out here on, what is it? What day is it, Brady?
Day 6, 7?
Day 6 of this long adventure mule deer hunting. We haven't had a lot of luck. We've eaten a lot of freeze-dried food. And we want to give you a little tip on how to switch up the menu. And our tip is pre-cooked Andouille sausages.
You may think, why get pre-cooked sausages? But it's very important, because right now all we have is our jet boil stoves. So if you don't want to waste a bunch of fuel, you're going to want to get pre-cooked sausages. This way you cut down on your cook time. You don't have to make sure they're, fully cooked right away. It just makes it a lot easier. Otherwise, wasting fuel, not good.
Porter would say you don't boil them, but Porter's wrong. You definitely boil these suckers.
Boil.
Because if you don't boil them, they're going to take how long to cook? Way longer, and you're burning more fuel.
Yep, in Wyoming, we basically wasted a canister and a half just on 2 meals trying to do these sausages in the backcountry.
So
on a frying pan.
Boil your sausages.
Boil your sausages. And a pre-cooked sausage is actually something that's really handy to have on a true backcountry hunt, because you could just eat it in the middle of the day if you wanted to.
Yeah, because on this truck camp, you never know when they're going to spike out.
So these guys are good.
Pre-cooked, it's another thing you can throw in your backpack, and you'd be just fine having that sit in your backpack for a couple days.
Yeah, and then do what we're going to do right now.
Yeah. First, you got to put the sausages in before the water. We made this mistake before. This is sometimes you drop them. We've made this mistake before where we put the water in first, and then we put the sausages in, and that thing overflowed in about 2 seconds. So, first step, sausages in first.
And I think the max is like 4, probably 4.
4 is the max in a good jet boil. You don't want a crowded room in there. Another mistake we made is we fill it up too high. With this system, the jet boil system, there is no simmer. We got 0 to 100. So the key is to go about half, because we want a good boil.
Because you're also going to get it to cook from a lot of steam as well.
Yeah.
So you don't need to fill it all the way up, because once it starts boiling, I think it's going to go over top.
Which happened.
We made a mess on the counter the other night.
We made a big mess. Half full. So you got half your wiener out, and the other half in the water. So you're going to have half your wiener in the water and half out of the water. So when you boil, you can cook it longer and it doesn't overflow your jet boil. Now, take that. We're going to put it on here. And like I said, try your best with the simmer on these suckers. It's a tough one. Now we're just going to wait till it boils.
Should we do the rotation? Another crucial step to this whole process is rotating your wieners. Basically, rotating the wieners is going to allow us to have an even cook. But just take it in there, rotate them around. You never know where the hottest part of the jet boil is, because we're trying to simmer it. Might not be simmering though.
And then once it starts boiling, we're going to flip them, because the tops are looking a little cold. Oh, here we go.
Okay, flip the dogs.
It's like halftime. Flip these guys. Whoa. Ouch. Bring that back up to speed. We just flipped them. So now we have the other end that was out of the jet boil in the water to cook it. We want it fully cooked, all the same. And always go longer than you think. It seems like the last couple nights my dog has been a little cold. This is a perfect simmer.
I don't know if I'd call this a simmer. It's more of a rolling boil, but this will definitely do. We have the perfect amount of water now because we've spilled a little bit.
That's part of the process. You got to enjoy the process. So if you want a nice warm wiener, you want to leave it in there longer, the better. This is one of our better boils. This is a first. We've never had a good boil like this before. One thing that we've learned, we're professional wiener cookers, is that they start to split. Then you know you got a good warm wiener and it's ready to be eaten.
You need a bun. The buns don't always work too well, and we want to have sometimes peanut butter on these maybe. So just get some bread.
It's universal. It can do anything.
Do anything.
It's the everything food.
The pro tip for these are really big dogs. 2 wrapped about like that will fit a full brat on there.
Bingo bango.
Another great carbohydrate that you could use is a tortilla. Pig in a blanket.
Boom. Mind blown.
Mind blown. So,
Backcountry food.
you want to save a little weight, save a little space. Bread takes up a lot. You're going in the backcountry. Tortilla and the dogs.
Pig in a blanket.
Pig in a blanket. We're good. Easiest way to get these out without burning yourself. I like to stab them a little bit. But you gotta watch out because it could
Juices.
splash. Stab them
Nice
a little
pop.
bit. You want to have your bread about halfway each side.
Is it hot in the middle?
These are the best ones yet.
This is all through trial and error, okay?